Hello guys and welcome to more of The Dig. In the last episode we sawed off Brink's arm, or hand I should say, and he ran off, well he walked off somewhere I believe. And we opened the last door, which should not take us home as Brink pointed out. But it did bring us to the last tram section. So let's check that out, shall we? And I believe since this is the last door, there's not much left of the game actually. You might consider it a spoiler, but this doesn't really have any of those like surprise extra parts after you believe the game is supposed to end. At least not that I can remember. I think there is only really all the spires, and once you've found all the spires you're supposed to kinda figure shit out, and I think we might make our way home. We'll see. So here we are. Not much here to do here except entering this place.
I saw something like this in the museum display.
We didn't
This
actually.
machine was the greatest of the inventor's achievements.
Whatever it is.
What does it do?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay.
Do you think it might send us home?
Right now it's doing nothing.
There's something I realized actually. I don't remember if you remember the map spire. You could put in one of the engravings and it would show you this little image. It showed me the tomb, and you can actually, I remember you can actually put in, I think at least, all of these. I haven't tried it, and it will show you different pictures from each spire. It kind of hints to clues in each spire, I think. Or secrets in each spire, I should say. We've seen one of these before, right? Anyway, I never did that, but that's what he's referring to when he said that I saw this in the map spire. We didn't actually see it, but you can see it if you input the correct code. That's just great.
It looks like there's a part missing here. There's a gap.
I love how he has to clarify that, like, oh look at that, we don't actually have any life crystals left. Wonder if I need that.
Looks like a life crystal would fit
Oh
perfectly
god,
in here.
of course I do. Well, that's not what to do. Before I go and get that, however, let's check around a bit more here. Because hopefully the life crystals are still where we first found them, so that I can get some more. I don't know what happened to the ones I... Ooh, that's cool. Wonder what that's supposed to do. It's doing that now and not stopping, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, so only one of them does it at a time. Oh, I thought you could maybe get up here, but you can't. Or can you? I'm not gonna assume you can't until I've tried, because that's like, I knew it. That's like the worst mistake I've done. Let's check this out. Can I click this? Oh, I can click this. Let's check that as well
I
then.
don't know how to work these controls.
Okay, so they are not something I'm supposed to interact with. Oh, we've got something there as well. Okay. I have no idea what these are supposed to do, but I think I will be able to figure that out before long.
I don't know what to do with this device.
That's just great. Can we continue? Oh, there's an outside. Okay. Ah, she's coming along. I was just wondering about that. Let's head over here then. There's another waterfall. A tiny one. Oh, we got the light bridge. Let's activate that.
Sorry, Bird. You'll have to find a new home.
Yeah. This particular place was not the best. Hopefully there weren't too many eggs in there, so we're not too much of a murderer. Great, this one worked straight off the bat, which means we've activated at least all the light bridges. Can we go over here? No, doesn't seem like it. Okay, at least we activated the light bridge. That means as far as I can tell, I need to go get some life crystals. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut until I've gotten the life crystals. So I'll see you then. Okay, we are back at the what's called the cathedral spire, and I was being stupid and not using the light bridges, even though I just activated it. Instead I took the long way around, used the tram, wasting a good 3 minutes or so. Or at least that's what it felt like. But anyway, we got the life crystals. They're all still around. I think Brink actually took the ones that I had, so that's how I lost mine. You'd think Brink would have taken all those ones, although of course he couldn't carry that many maybe. He'd find a way. But let's see what happens when we put the life crystals in here. That's one, and that's two.
It looks like there's a part missing here.
That wasn't
There's a
helping
gap.
anyone. So I'm pretty sure
It won't accomplish anything.
we can't use any of these stuff. I have very little
I
hopes
can't use
for
these two things together.
the
I
scepters.
can't use these two things together.
Okay. Oh, there's a console here as well. He'll probably say he can't use it though.
It's a row of crystalline devices.
Okay, so we are not really getting any wiser with this, but I know someone we could ask, possibly, now that we have Robbins with us. And that is to actually ask the alien. He or she, it should know something about this machine, I'm guessing. Last time we talked to it, we couldn't really understand it, although it did kind of seem like it understood us. But now that we have Robbins, this is a perfect opportunity to check that out again. So let's go to the alien. Where the hell is it? It's down here, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. It shouldn't have gone anywhere since it's dead. Robbins is slow as hell, by the way. When you go the tramway, you have to proper wait for her to enter the tram. You can't even cut past that or anything. You'd think that with their kind of dire need for food and stuff, at least I'm assuming they have it, a dire need for food and stuff, they'd hurry along a bit. Maybe they're trying to preserve their energy. Who knows? Anyway, here we are. Let's do this quickly. Let's see how amazed Robbins gets, although she seems to be... Good thing I picked up a couple of extra. She seems to be completely unamazed by anything she sees. Oh, there we go. That's the face I was hoping for.
Here's where my alien education either pays off or we die.
Yeah.
Die?
As long as I don't accidentally offend him, we'll be okay.
Yeah, please don't do that.
He says, open your mouth, which is their way of saying speak.
You do the talking, Maggie, so you can understand each other.
It's obviously marvelous that she could learn a language this quickly. But maybe it's not that different then. Let's ask him about everything.
The light bridges are magnificent. We never dreamed that people could walk on light.
Ah, yes. We were happily surprised at how convenient those light strands turned out to be. If we had known, we would not have bothered to build the trams.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing as I was taking the tram. Why the hell do they have the trams?
What does it do?
Where the lights all shine, it opens the eye.
Yeah, so we need all the green things to activate, I'm
The
guessing.
eye. Does that mean the crystal at the meeting place of the light bridges? The machine generated this eye.
The eye sees into all space and time. And where the eye sees, the mind can fly.
Okay, so you think of a place and you end up there, maybe?
Was this eye the doorway into the place where your people went?
A door that can be crossed only one way.
Okay, that sounds like death,
You
though.
don't know that. If someone has a strong enough tie to reality,
Do you think you are stronger than all my people? Even they, the strongest race known, could not overcome the temptation before it was too late.
That's a really sad story, bro.
if we bring your people back to this world, then they can build a starship to take us home to Earth.
I wonder where they went. I still don't really
It's
get
our
that.
only chance. Maybe we'll fail, but you must let us try.
Since you think you are stronger and wiser than my people, I will let you have the fruit of your pride. I will tell you how to find the piece I hid, if you know how to ask.
If you know how to
But it will
ask,
cost you more than you ever imagined.
that's a silly thing to say. Well, just
Please
Give it
don't
to
play
us.
any more games with us.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Where is the missing piece?
You cannot understand what will begin if you activate the eye. You cannot bear to pay what it will cost you.
My life? Could you just say, like, straight out what it will cost me?
Yes, you've warned us. Now where is the piece?
Go to the map with this message and see what it shows you.
Okay, so we need to go to the map spire. With what message? Getting a little cutscene or what? She moved.
I have said enough.
Okay. Did we get something? I'm not really sure if I need to talk to him about anything else,
The
but
island we found. Where was it hidden?
out of
It
curiosity.
left this reality, but only a little way. It can come back, because it never fully left.
That sounds like a pretty nifty thing to do.
The island moves in and out of our reality?
It loses substance with every passage. We thought we could take our world with us into Space-Time 6.
Oh, that's what you call it. That would
could
make a
not
pretty
be
cool
done.
video game title. Space Time 6. Or maybe a TV series.
When something leaves our reality, where does it go?
To a place where time is infinite in all directions.
Okay.
But because it does not move along a single line, it can never be predicted or controlled. Those who go there from here cannot change anything. They are nothing but observers.
Kind of like we are now anyway.
Forever.
So if you're not interested in this stuff, just skip ahead because I kind of want to
The
ask him
creatures
about
who
these
live here
things.
now, did you people know of them, or did they come later?
Millions of years have passed since then.
Millions of years? Jesus.
What once were pets or companions have followed their own evolutionary paths.
They always have to exaggerate so much. It's always
have
like
become as
millions
beautiful
and
or as
billions of
terrible,
things.
as clever or as stupid as it was in them to be.
Yeah.
The monster who captured me. Are there any more of them?
That one did not evolve. It was made.
Interesting. By whom?
And there are as many of them as are needed.
Okay, that didn't
Who
really
are you,
answer
Honored
much.
One?
The bringer of misfortune.
The creator, then, I guess, of this thing. Okay, that was
Please tell me who you are.
all he wanted to say.
I am the doer who undoes. The creator who uncreates.
You got to love when they are vague like this.
And yet, I would gladly be the destroyer who undestroys. The dangerous one who protects.
You can't just say straight
Speak
out.
plainly.
Yeah.
Tell us who you are.
Once I was hailed as the greatest mind my people ever produced. I tried to bring them power and happiness. I gave them power to leave this world, to leave their bodies, to enter an existence as pure mind.
When has that
Only
ever gone well?
perfect. But I could not give them the power to return and reclaim their abandoned bodies, their decaying
Sounds pretty
world.
shitty then.
They are lost and cannot return.
Then who buried you, I wonder?
Have you a name?
I had a name when I was alive. Now that I am again and again dead, what need have I for
You're
names?
technically live now, aren't you?
My body is now so ancient that the crystals scarcely
Okay,
have
that's
power
why he's
over
only
me.
alive for a short amount of
I
time.
rise for a few minutes, and then I fall again. Soon, I will cease to rise at all.
No.
Only then will my grief end. I want no name or memory to live after me.
That's pretty sad.
Did you invent the life crystals? To raise the dead is the greatest achievement we've seen.
What raises the dead can debase the living.
Okay.
Are there side effects to the crystals?
I can tell you there are.
What the crystals create is not a life, but a slave.
I mentioned before, it's pretty similar to Pet Cemetery.
So when the life crystals restore you, you aren't really alive?
They restore the cells and the organs, but take away all that made the life worth living.
Okay, what's that?
Then why did you make them?
Our society
Video
became
games,
obsessed
maybe?
with living eternally. I underestimated the breadth and danger of the obsession. The crystals are the second worst mistake I made.
It's funny how I continued making huge mistakes after making the first huge
If
mistake.
you were surprised that the lights could be used as bridges, what did you create them for?
When all the bridges are complete, the eye will see.
Okay.
When you say the eye will see, you aren't talking about our eyes, are you?
An eye that can see the 3 dimensions of time, as well as the 3 dimensions of space. It will show you beauty beyond belief. But once you have seen Space-Time 6, will you ever see Space-Time 4 again?
I wonder why Space-Time 6 and 4, if they are talking about dimensions.
The mind hasn't the strength to see.
Okay, well, that's exhausted all
Thank
the
you for
things we can
helping
talk
us.
to him about.
I will only have helped you when you give up your foolish plan.
We're not giving up.
My only consolation is that true death comes closer with each dying.
It's such a sad thing to say.
Good job of translating, Maggie.
Now let's see
He
what that
speaks
did.
very slowly and clearly,
That's kind of him.
but I'm also pretty damn good.
Of course you are. Not entirely sure what that was supposed to do, though. I thought he was going to show us something. Yeah, I'm gonna speak to him again and cut until he has... I'm pretty sure he's supposed to give us something, so I'm gonna cut until he does that. It's our last crystal. Okay, just kind of redid what I just did, and it didn't really help me much. I know we're supposed to go to the map spire and input a code there that will show us where the last green piece is hidden that we need for that machine to activate and hopefully take us home. But I thought he was gonna give us the code, and he kinda didn't. Let's see.
It's a rod.
Oh, that's not it.
Engraved.
That's the one we...
5 geometric shapes.
Yeah, that's not helping. But that's a problem for the next episode. We did mostly just talking in this episode. In the next one I hope I will do all the things I just mentioned. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.